Okay, now that we have the Amazon web streaming app running, the first thing I would do is to maximize the space on my computer, right? So I would probably go to full screen. I would click on this and choose full screen. Okay, I would choose full screen so that right here, this is how you choose full screen. Enter full screen. That way you're gonna get the maximum space without seeing the the toolbars and all that for Google Chrome. Okay, so I would choose the 1 2 3 4 5 6, the 6 icon from the left. Click on that so that I'm going to be in full screen. Alright, to open any picture from your Google Drive, you would go to open and then choose on your computer, and from here you're going to go to this PC. Okay, and then you'll see Google Drive is available over there. Let's head over there and open a picture. Any picture, okay, any picture you want is fine. So I'm just gonna find a picture, say, of my I know I have some pictures in something called exercise files. So I'll double click on that and I'll find my folder called cats. And the bad thing about this is this: you need to be organized. You need to know what each picture is. Right now I have it narrowed down to, okay, I know these are all pictures of just my files of cats. Okay, so there might be another way for you to do this where you can see your files in Google Drive a lot better. So you would escape the full screen and then you would open another tab in Google Drive. Okay, and if I was going to go back to the path that I was showing you, I was going to be in exercise files and under cats. So now I can see the file name and a thumbnail of the picture. So that would be easier for me to just switch between this tab and the Amazon App Stream tab. Okay, so let's say I want to open this picture of my cat Tempe. It's 1265. Okay, so 1265 is the one I want to open. So I'm gonna switch back to the Amazon App Stream. 1265 is the one that I want, so 1265 is this one. Okay, then I'll hit open. Now you'll see that when that picture opens, it's the right one. See, it's that one. Alright, so let's do some really quick editing. So let's pretend that I've done my editing and I'm going to make it into black and white. Just so that we can see it much easier, right? So remember, I got to go up to the window here, and I'm just going to utilize the photography web workspace. Then I'll come down here and I'll switch it to black and white. Okay, so now I have this picture in black and white, and let's say I'm done editing and I want to save this picture as a black and white. So how do I save it? I just go to File, Save As, and again I'm going to save it on my computer. And this is where we need to make sure that you don't overwrite the original file. Okay, you can save it back to the same folder it came from, which is cats in exercise files in my drive. Okay, now I want to make sure that I am not overwriting my original. Okay, so that's why I am just going to change the beginning of the file name. Okay, and this is my cat Tempe, and I'll leave the rest of it the same, and I'm gonna change this and save it as a JPEG. Now if I hit save, it should go back to the original file called cats under exercise files in my drive. Okay, so that's how I would save the file. Okay, Perhaps there's another way to do this where you're more organized, and this is what I suggest. Go back to your Google Drive, go back to your main drive, okay? Make a new folder, just click on it and make a new folder, and name this Amazon Web Streaming Export Files, something like that, okay? I'm naming it A because it's gonna appear up high in the hierarchy, so I don't have to scroll. I'll hit that create, okay? Now let's go back to our Amazon app stream again. Okay, this time I have the same file, and this time let's see how am I going to save this file to my Google Drive and putting it in a place which makes sense. So I'll go to File, Save As, Save on Computer, and again I'm just going to change the front end of the file. I'll leave the rest of it the same. I'll put Tempe again, and this time where am I going to save it? I'm going to save it to Google Drive, right? I'll navigate to My Drive, and then right here, AWS Export Files. That's where I'm going to save it. Right there, I'll choose Open and then Save. Actually, I want to make sure I save it as a JPEG. Okay, I'll save it as a JPEG right there. As a JPEG right there, and hit Save. Okay, now I'll hit OK, and then when I go back to my Google Drive, I should see it under AWS Export Files right there. And there it is. That's the picture of Tempe. Okay? It's gonna take a while, but it will get there. There it is. That's all you have to do.